In a humble Bethlehem stable, baby Jesus lay in a glowing manger, surrounded by love. Mary and Joseph, full of awe, cradled him gently.
Wait, stop. That wasn't a real Disney movie. No, I made that video entirely with AI. In this video, I am going to reveal to you how you can start creating videos like this yourself. But wait a minute. Why would you in the first place want to create these kind of videos? Well, you know, AI-generated animation videos are a goldmine. They get millions of views. People just love storytelling videos. And on top of that, they can teach amazing lessons to both adults and children. You don't believe me yet? Well, let me show you. This channel right here is making Bible animations like this.
Means he was dedicated to God from birth. He had one rule: never cut his hair.
And they already have over 11 million views and over 100k subscribers. When we look at their social blade, they are estimated to make around $5,000 a month. But I'm going to be honest with you, you know what is even more interesting? This channel right here, look at what they make. What does this one have in common with the other? Well, they have both millions of views, thousands of subscribers. And when we look at Social Blade again, we can see that they also make around $5,000 a month. And last but not least, they have both the same niche: Jesus Christ, Christianity, and the Bible. And this begs the following questions. Is YouTube about luck? Do you need to put in a lot of effort to be successful? Well, we are going to explore all this, while I am going to reveal you how to make these kind of videos of both channels. And at the end of the video, I will leak what kind of alternative monetization strategy these channels use to make even more money. Okay, yeah, now we are finally going to start. We will start by creating the content of the second channel, God's Messenger. They make these kind of shorts. They get an insane amount of views, and it is so simple to make. It literally takes less than 5 minutes. The common theme in these shorts is that they do a showdown of Jesus versus the devil, and then they just change the location and setting each time. So you only need to come up with different setting and location ideas. Let's, for example, do one about wedding cakes, since it's their most watched short with 6 million views. What do we need? Well, only 10 images and background music. So let's go and generate these images with AI. We can use Leonardo AI. It is free to use. Go there and click on Image Creation. Make sure you have selected vertical image dimensions and select the DreamShaper V7 model. Now, simply start generating images of Jesus and the devil with wedding cakes, like this. Just tweak the prompt to your liking. Since I have a Midjourney subscription, I am going to generate all the images there. Boom! Done. Now we need some background music. And guys, I am going to get it from the YouTube audio library since it is copyright free. But I'd advise to use some trendy music. Why? Because 1, you will get more views, and 2, YouTube allows you to make money with copyrighted music as long as you transform it enough. Now, we are going to create the video in CapCut. It is free to use and most viral shorts are being cooked here. So open a new project and now drop the images in there. And now drop the music in there as well. Okay, as we zoom out, we can see that the duration of these images are very short. If you do not want to make them longer manually, you can do the following. Delete the images, go to the CapCut settings, and then to Edit. Now change the image duration to 4 seconds and then click Save. Moving on, we can drop our images there again and they'll all be 4 seconds long. Now just make the music track shorter. And then rearrange the images. Now we're going to add some cool effects. First of all, we will do the animation, so click on an image, and then on the right go to Animation. Now I always like to go to Combo, and then choose an animation you like. And do this also for the rest. Now it's time to add some transitions. Go to the Transitions, and now you can drag and drop the transitions in between 2 clips. Now play the part to watch how it looks. You can even change the duration of the transition like this. Next, you could also opt to add an effect like this one on top of it all. But that isn't necessary. Now the last step is optional, and I am talking about this border with text here. They only used it on this short. And to be honest, I think this really contributed to the viral success of the video, because it encourages the viewer to engage themselves to either like the video, or do a comment to choose Team Jesus or Team Devil. It is really simple to make that. Simply open up Canva. Now search for YouTube Short. Now choose a blank page. Now go to text and add a heading. Team Jesus. Change the font like this. Team Jesus versus Team Devil. Now search for a Jesus image and a devil image like this and add it. To change the color of the text, click on the text and then on that A with the colors. Now download the image. Go to Share, select the file type as JPG, and then download the image. Moving on, we go to CapCut. Now select all the images and do a right click and select Create Compound Clip. And now drag the clip a bit down. This way we have lowered all the images at once and we have some space for our border. Now import the white border into CapCut. Go to Crop and make it like this. Last but not least, be sure to download a thumbs up graphic and a comment graphic. You can also do that in Canva. Make sure you have transparency enabled. If Canva won't let you download it, make sure to put a double of it small in the background. That is just a little tip. Now, add them to the CapCut project and add an animation like the lens animation to it. Now simply export the video and you're done. By the way, thanks to the Saga75 for commenting about this channel. If you have also questions or suggestions, simply comment it down below. Stay tuned because after the end result of this short, I am going to reveal how to make the kind of video you saw in the beginning. Here is the end result. Okay, now we are finally going to create the kind of content from the first channel, Bible in a nutshell. Remember, they make these kind of videos. They animate and illustrate stories from the Bible. What do we need? Well, we are going to write a script. Correction, AI is going to write a script for us. We are going to use Chat-GPT, but first we will need the script from one of their videos so we can guide Chat-GPT in the right direction. Despite what other YouTubers say, it is really easy to get a video script from any YouTube video. Simply go to one of their most viewed video, click on the description and scroll down. Now, click on Show Transcript. Now click on the 3 dots and click on Toggle Timestamps. Now you can simply copy the entire video script. Now paste it into your notes or Google Docs to save it for later use. Now, we're going to fire up our homie Chat-GPT and start writing the following prompt. Create a story of Jesus using the transcript below as template. Make sure you maintain the general tone, writing style, and also include a wise lesson at the end. Use this script as the format. And now paste the script we saved in Google Docs there. No worries, I will put this also in the description. For the purpose of this video, I will only ask for a 500-character story, but you might be more interested in a longer script. Longer videos tend to get a higher RPM, revenue per mille. That means more money per 1,000 views. As you can see, the channel also makes short and also long videos, like even 38 minutes long. But for starters, I would also advise to make your first video short, and then as you progress and get more experience, you can make them longer. That will all be a natural process, trust me. Okay, now let's finally press enter and let Chat-GPT do the work. Okay, amazing. That will be our script. Let's copy and paste it into Google Docs. Now we are going to turn the text into speech. We are going to use 11 Labs. It is free and easy to use. Go to the voice library to look for a good narrator voice. You can just listen to a preview of them, and when you like it, just click on Add and add them to your voices. Since I already have a perfect voice for this saved into my voices, I am not going to add a new one. Now go to Text to Speech. Make sure you have selected your narrator voice. And now copy and paste the script in the text box, and then hit Generate Speech. And there it is.
As whispers of this miraculous birth spread, King Herod, fearing his throne was at risk.
Amazing. Now download it to be able to continue to the next step. Now we're going to generate images for our story that we later can animate. So let's head over to Leonardo AI again. Click on Image Creation. Now go to the top right and turn on the Legacy mode. Now here we can change the fine-tune model. Make sure it is on 3D animation style. Go to these settings here and change the aspect ratio to 16:9. This way our image will be widescreen. And guys, you do not have to do this, but now I will show you a cool new feature. Here you can click on Image Guidance. What is this? Well, here you can add an image and tell Leonardo AI how you would like the image to look like, what style and colors it should use, etc. We could opt to add a screenshot of one of the Bible in a nutshell videos, but this time we are going to add a thumbnail. Let's get the thumbnail of this video because there is one person in the image without text, and it is really simple to get a thumbnail of any image. You do not need any paid tools like other people might tell you. Simply search on Google for YouTube thumbnail downloader and click one of the first websites like this one. Now just paste the video link and you will be able to download the thumbnail. Now drag and drop it onto Leonardo AI. Now we can set the image strength, like how much it should emulate this image. You can experiment with this, but let's set it at 0.50. And as you probably know, to generate certain images you need to have a text prompt. So we are going back to Chat-GPT to ask for scene prompts. Just ask, create prompts to generate 3 close-up view images per scene. Here is how I want the images to turn out. They must be Pixar 3D animation images. Ensure all illustrations have a warm and inviting atmosphere. Cute cartoon. Amazing. Now simply copy the first prompt and paste it into Leonardo AI and let it generate. Do this for all the prompts. And guys, to be honest, if you want to do the image generation without the image guidance, just make sure the model is on 3D animation style. And simply add Disney Pixar 3D animation style to your prompt. Okay, since I have a Midjourney subscription, I generated all the images there. I still think Midjourney has a bit better quality than Leonardo AI, but I cannot deny that the 3D animation style model is very, very accurate. Now it is time for the next step. We are going to animate the images. While back in the day these animation would cost days and millions to create, we can now do it in seconds for free thanks to AI. I will show you 2 programs to animate your images. The first one is Luma Dream Machine. Simply log in or sign up. Click on the image symbol and add the first image of the story. Now in the text prompt, we are going to copy and paste the same text that we used for the image generation, and then let it generate. But like I told you, I will also be showing you another AI animator. Why? Well, because Luma Dream Machine's quality is not that great, and it takes ages to finish. This is the result. Now let's check out the second AI generator. It is called Runway. Let's go there and click on Get Started. Now we simply drag and drop our image there, and then we can write the prompt again there in the text box. And here is a little tip. You can change the video duration from 5 to 10 seconds. This way your videos will be shorter, but you can generate more videos in total. Now I want to show you the difference when you generate your image without a prompt and with a prompt. This is the image generated without using a prompt. And this is the same image generated with using the scene description prompt from Chat-GPT. Yeah, so to avoid weird generations, it is better to add a prompt. Now just generate all the images. And guys, I tried to animate this image, but it got flagged all the time. First I thought it was because of the prompt containing the word Jesus, but it most likely happened because in this image, Jesus has a little bit of blood on his cheeks. So yeah, that is why I regenerated that scene and generated this image right here without the blood, and then it worked. Okay, now it is time to create the video. Head over to CapCut and create a new project. Now drag and drop the videos and the voice over there. Now arrange all the images chronologically so that it fits the storyline. If you want to change the speed of a clip, go to the right and click on speed and change it. If you are hearing me right now, write in the comments, "My name is John," and I will send you a cookie, I promise. As you can see, we have a watermark in the right corner. There are two ways to erase that. Simply copy all the clips and paste them on top. Do a right click and create a compound clip. Now go to the Effects tab and search for Blur. Drag the effect on top of the clip. Now go to Mask and click Rectangle. And place the rectangle on top of the watermark. I wasn't quite satisfied with the result, so you can also just enlarge the images and drag them to the top. Just like this. Problem solved. Now we are going to add some background music. Let's get some help from our buddy Chat-GPT. Simply ask, what kind of background music is fitting? And voila! Now you could go to an expensive stock website where they have all kinds of music, but especially when you are starting, I strongly advise to use the free resources. Simply go to the YouTube audio library. They have tons of amazing music. Simply use the filters to find the perfect song. Now, simply add them to CapCut. Lower the volume if necessary and cut them. You can even add these fade-ins and fade-outs. Now let's also add some transitions like we did for our first video. And let's also add a filter. And turn the intensity a bit down. Now I almost forgot this, but the last thing we need to do is very important and adds to the realism and storytelling to get the viewers maximal hooked and emotionally invested. Sound effects. Yes, now you need to go on the hunt for the perfect sound effects. But first, we will ask Chat-GPT the following. What sound effects to add though? Now you could again go and pay for an expensive stock website, but why not put in some effort and search all the sound effects on YouTube for free? Yeah, it takes a bit of time, but you will save some money. Now simply add the sound effects and alter the volume if necessary. As a final touch, I added a subtle spark effect on top of the first clip. When you are done, simply export your video. Before I am going to show you the end result, let's discuss these two channels. And let's get straight to the point. Channel 1, God's Messenger, is just as and even a little bit more successful than Channel 2, Bible in a nutshell. But the content they make is just so easy to make. While the content from Bible in a nutshell, on the other hand, takes in comparison a lot of effort. On one hand, this just shows that you do not really need to put in that much effort to be successful. So are you telling that channel was just lucky? I really think, despite a lot of other people, that there is a certain amount of luck involved. I just so happened that the algorithm showed their content to the right people at the right time. But let me be clear, their success should also contributed by the fact that they were consistently uploading and used an untapped niche. But what is better, Channel 1 or Channel 2? Well, I truly believe that Channel 2 is better for the long term. Channel 1 is all fun and games, till YouTube stops promoting their shorts. Channel 2, on this other hand, has educational videos that add value and that are timeless videos. I also wanted to show you what alternative monetization methods these kind of channels use. Well, they use Patreon. Just look at it. They make an extra $300 because people joined one of their tiers, and they probably give those people that subscribed behind the scenes or extra videos. But yeah, that is a great way to earn some extra cash on top of the YouTube money. And now it's up to you. Just choose one of the two or just test both of them out. Let me know in the comments how it went or if you have more questions. Subscribe for more. See you in the next video. Here is the end result.
In a humble Bethlehem stable, baby Jesus lay in a glowing manger, surrounded by love. Mary and Joseph, full of awe, cradled him gently. Nearby, a curious lamb and donkey watched, bathed in the warm divine light. At 12, Jesus amazed temple scholars with his wisdom. His youthful face glowed with confidence as he spoke, while astonished scholars listened, captivated by the divine insight from such a young boy. On the cross, Jesus endured pain yet spoke words of forgiveness. A soft light surrounded his face and nail-pierced hands, symbolizing his boundless love as those below prayed in sorrow and reverence.